In a world that never ceases to bombard us with distraction, making your mind less distracted can seem like an impossible mission. Endless notifications, multitasking demands, and background noise all conspire to fragment your focus and leave you feeling mentally exhausted. But what if the secret to reclaiming your attention lay hidden in the pages of an ancient philosophy? What if the Stoics, with their timeless wisdom on mental discipline and resilience, held the key to unlocking a more focused and fulfilling life? That's precisely what we're going to explore today. By harnessing the power of Stoic principles, you can turn the chaos of distraction into clarity of thought and action. Get ready to embark on a journey that will equip you with practical steps to quiet your mind, sharpen your focus, and navigate the complexities of modern life with purpose and clarity. Understand the enemy, distraction. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The mind is everywhere subjected to a constant assault, bombarded by sense impressions." In today's world, this assault has only intensified. We are surrounded by digital distractions that compete for our attention at every turn. To make your mind less distracted, it's crucial to first understand the enemy. What exactly is distraction? It's the diversion of your focus from the task at hand, often without your conscious control. Picture this: you're sitting at your desk about to tackle an important project, when suddenly your phone lights up with a notification. You glance at it and find yourself pulled into a vortex of social media posts or messages. Before you know it, valuable time has slipped away, and you're left with a sense of guilt and a scattered mind. This propensity to get sidetracked is deeply ingrained in us, thanks to the very design of our modern world. However, the Stoics offer a different lens through which to view this struggle. They invite us to see our minds not as passive recipients of external stimuli, but as active participants in the selective process of what to give our attention. In the words of Seneca, we are more easily annoyed than hurt. Our reactions, not the events themselves, cause most of our stress and distraction. Recognizing this is the first step towards making your mind less distracted. By understanding that you have a choice in how you respond to external stimuli, you empower yourself to stay focused on what truly matters. Practice voluntary attention control. Now that you've identified distraction, it's time to take action. One of the most effective ways to combat distraction is through voluntary attention control, a practice deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. This involves intentionally directing your focus to the present moment and the task at hand, thereby minimizing the chances of getting sidetracked. A great example of this is Marcus Aurelius' meditation practice. He would regularly withdraw to quiet places to reflect and center himself amidst the chaos of imperial Rome. During these moments, he exercised a strict form of voluntary attention control, training his mind to stay present and focused on the inner dialogue of his thoughts, rather than the distractions of the outside world. You can apply this concept to your daily life through a simple exercise. Start each day by identifying a single, important task that you want to accomplish. Commit to giving your full attention to this task for the first hour of your day. During that hour, resist the urge to check your emails, social media, or engage in other activities. Instead, immerse yourself fully in the task at hand. As you complete the task with newfound focus, you'll not only have made progress on something important, but also trained your mind to resist distraction. Create boundaries for your attention. Imagine yourself in a bustling marketplace, surrounded by vendors hawking their wares, musicians playing off-key tunes, and crowds jostling for position. It's a cacophony of stimuli vying for your attention. How do you navigate this chaos without losing your focus or becoming overwhelmed? Seneca, one of the prominent Stoics, addressed this exact issue. He famously wrote, He who is everywhere is nowhere. Applying this wisdom to our modern context, we can recognize that being constantly connected and bombarded with distractions leaves us mentally scattered and ineffective. To create boundaries around your attention, consider the following. Turn off notifications on your phone and computer. Designate specific times during the day when you will check your messages and emails, rather than being at the beck and call of every alert. Dedicate certain areas of your home or workspace as focus zones where distractions are minimized or eliminated altogether. These zones should be sanctuaries where you can think, plan, and work without interruption. By establishing such boundaries, you are essentially reclaiming your attention and creating space for deeper focus. It's like building protective walls around your mental energy, ensuring that it remains directed toward your priorities. Use the Stoic pause to interrupt distraction. The Stoic pause, a powerful tool for interrupting distraction, can be likened to the role of a goalkeeper in a game of soccer. Just as a goalkeeper anticipates and intercepts potential threats to the team's goal, the Stoic pause allows you to intercept distracting thoughts and actions before they disrupt your focus. This involves taking a moment of stillness and mindfulness before responding to a distraction, giving you the chance to assess the situation and decide how to respond effectively. For instance, you're engrossed in a task when suddenly your phone vibrates with a new message. Instead of impulsively checking it, you pause for a few seconds. In that brief moment, you remind yourself of your larger goals and the importance of staying focused. You then consciously choose to ignore the message until you've completed your task. By incorporating the Stoic pause into your daily routine, you transform your response to distraction from reactive to intentional. It's like installing an early warning system for your mind, capable of anticipating and deflecting distractions before they gain momentum. Focus on what matters. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, once said, "Some things are in our control and others not." He categorized them into two buckets: what we can control, like our thoughts and actions, and what we cannot control, such as external events or the opinions of others. When it comes to making your mind less distracted, Epicurus' dichotomy of control offers a powerful lens through which to view our tasks and responsibilities. Not all distractions carry the same weight. Some are merely annoyances, while others can significantly impact our well-being or goals. Therefore, it's crucial to prioritize what truly matters. Ask yourself, does this task align with my values and contribute to my overall well-being or the success of my goals? If the answer is no, then it's likely a distraction that can be safely ignored or eliminated. For instance, if you're working on a long-term project, resist the urge to constantly check for feedback or approval. Instead, focus on producing your best work and trust in the process. By embracing Epicurus' dichotomy of control in this way, you develop a keen sense of discernment, enabling you to prioritize distractions based on their true importance. It's like having a mental filter that sifts out the trivial, allowing you to concentrate on what truly makes a difference. Train your mind through reflection. Imagine yourself as a seasoned general preparing for battle. Just as a general reviews past victories and defeats to refine their strategies, the Stoics encourage us to reflect on our experiences with distraction to improve our focus. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor philosopher, made nightly reflection a cornerstone of his practice. He would spend time each evening recalling the events of the day, evaluating his own thoughts and actions, and considering how he might do better the following day. By making your mind less distracted, reflection becomes your ally. You can identify patterns of distraction, understand your triggers, and celebrate your successes. This practice equips you with the insights needed to refine your focus and overcome the challenges of an ever-distracting world. For instance, if you find yourself consistently checking your phone during work hours, note it during your nightly reflection. Analyze why it happens, whether it's boredom, anxiety, or habit, and devise strategies to break the pattern. Build mental endurance with discomfort. Just as a muscle grows stronger through exercise and stress, your mind can fortify its attention span by embracing discomfort. The Stoics believed in voluntarily seeking out challenges that build resilience and endurance. This principle holds true for making your mind less distracted. By intentionally exposing yourself to situations that test your attention, you can strengthen your ability to resist distractions and maintain focus. Consider practices like cold exposure, fasting, or a digital detox. Each of these challenges your mind and trains it to endure in the face of discomfort, ultimately enhancing your capacity for focus. For example, a cold shower can stimulate your mind, increase alertness, and prepare you for the day ahead, setting the tone for a focused and productive day. Similarly, fasting can enhance mental clarity and discipline, enabling you to resist the distraction of hunger and keep your attention on your goals. By incorporating such practices into your routine, you're essentially engaging in mental boot camp, strengthening your mind's endurance and sharpening your ability to resist distraction. Recap: blueprint. Making your mind less distracted is a continuous journey, but here's a recap of the blueprint we've discussed to guide you. First, recognize distraction. Understand its nature and impact. Second, control attention voluntarily. Practice bringing your focus to the present moment. Third, set boundaries. Create physical and digital spaces that support your concentration. Fourth, use mindful pauses. Employ the Stoic pause to interrupt and redirect distracting thoughts. Fifth, prioritize what matters. Apply Epicurus' dichotomy of control to discern important distractions. Sixth, reflect daily. Analyze your experiences with distraction to learn and adapt. And seventh, embrace discomfort. Voluntarily seek discomfort to build mental endurance and strengthen focus. In conclusion, distraction is the enemy of focus, yet your mind is more powerful than any notification or noise. Apply these Stoic techniques and you'll reclaim your attention, sharpen your clarity, and live with purpose. What Stoic practices have helped you make your mind less distracted? Share your experiences in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom on living a meaningful life.